And we're back.
Where do we go?
Part two. We just finished Broken News.
I'm still alive, y'all.
Well, no,
Two scoops.
We said this would be your last episode.
I know, but I was letting y'all. I'm just checking in.
Like you weren't in the Broken News episode.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was.
Who knows?
I don't know.
That's
it
3
was
weeks
the,
from
it was
now.
the Jay Whitaker Memorial Broken News segment.
Yeah.
Well, guys, no, I don't really want to talk that way because what if something did happen?
Then this will be
I go,
fucking
holy
hilarious.
shit, we got it right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I got some stuff here. The sequel to Deadpool.
Deadpool's.
Deadpool's.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can talk about this because you haven't seen it yet.
I know enough about it. I know that there's sex jokes, there's dildo jokes, there's some jokes about things that aren't sex jokes or dildos,
There's a few of those.
and there's
in there.
guns, and Colossus is in it.
Which, by
and
the
Russians.
And
I'm
Megaton Teenage Warhead.
so glad Colossus got some good screen time finally.
Well, that's been
Because he's
since,
my favorite
since
X-Man.
the script we read. What, 7 years ago?
I was going to ask you, because didn't I give it to you?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
No,
Damn it.
no. But
Was he
I
in-
was curious. I mean, you could probably still find it
Colossus
online.
was his conscience
Oh,
throughout
yeah.
that thing. But,
Okay,
but
cool.
what is not in this movie, which makes me sad, is the running Amy Winehouse gag
Yeah.
that was in the original script. Are you familiar with this at all?
Bring it.
Okay, so in the original script for Deadpool, it was written 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
But it's the same script. It's the same writers.
It's the same writers.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill Amy Winehouse throughout the movie.
Get the fuck.
And this is, of course, before she died.
Yeah.
And so, like at one scene, the scene after he kills all the guys on the freeway, he goes to a club, and she's coming out of the club, and he's going to kill her. And then something happens, and he can't kill her. So throughout the thing, it's Amy Winehouse. He's trying to kill her. He's trying to kill her. At the end of the movie, when the credits roll, she walks out of a club, and she gets hit by a bus, and she dies. And Deadpool turns at the camera and says, "I would have thought it would have been drugs."
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I was actually hoping they'd do the same joke, but with Lindsay Lohan.
I was hoping the same as
Charlie
well.
Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think from what I understand, they didn't use that.
Well, if I remember right, the last. I mean, again, this was 7 years ago with the script. The end scene and the script that we read was like almost kind of like Matrix style, like in a
Yeah.
skyscraper. And in the movie, it's a helicarrier.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, shit changes, but I wanted to read it to just.
How did they get by that?
I was
How
curious.
did when I was watching, I was like, "That's a helicarrier." How do they have a
but
helicarrier in
it's-
this show?
It's a flying
They never
aircraft carrier.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's not a Marvel Cinema.
Yeah.
There's no shield logos
One-
on it.
Yeah, it's different
It's a
looking.
shield logo.
It's disassembled.
It's just different enough that they could do it.
Actually,
Oh,
I
they,
think,
okay.
well, and I think it's got the fans on it and everything. But first of all, I mean, does Marvel own helicarriers?
no, that's a flying.
But
It's
there's-
like saying a flying sailing ship. You'd have to go back to J.M. Barrie and
Yeah,
ask
and
him
it
not to
does-
sue you for any flying
Marvel-
And
ships.
technically, it doesn't fly or anything like that. So, I mean, like, if you were Marvel, it'd be like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
I mean,
like,
it looks
why would you cause shit about it?
It looks like the helicarriers from the older comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
Yeah.
anything
Well,
like the newer style.
IO9 actually had an interview with the designer of the helicarrier for Deadpool, and he's like, "Yeah, they told me to make it as similar and dissimilar as possible from the Marvel Cinematic helicarrier."
Okay.
I thought it was a great wink.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a very nice way.
For sure.
And now the next wink is, "Hi, let's work together."
They really do.
Here's what the writers have talked about the sequel. Cable. Well, yeah,
Stephen Lang.
I hope so.
Keira
oh my
Knightley?
God.
He wants it bad.
Oh, he's.
I don't want him bad.
See, I heard John Hamm.
I want John Hamm too,
Oh.
but Stephen Lang's working out for the part,
I
and
have
he's
a
looking
theory.
like Cable.
I have a theory where he mentions Keira Knightley. This is a stupid theory, stupid coincidence, but any Deadpool fan knows with Cable, with Colossus, there's always room for Domino. And guess who Keira Knightley played? Was Domino back in that shit? Not
That shitty Domino movie.
Yeah, the shitty Domino movie.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
right.
and
that's
so
right.
I-
Yeah.
So like I was thinking to myself, why would they say that? And then I was like, oh shit, what?
She'd-
Like what?
She would
if,
be a fun Domino.
Yeah, what if they got Keira Knightley?
But
to
that's a way to
actually-
get Dom into the new X movies.
That was my solid theory when I thought about that.
I want John Hamm as Cable.
I didn't
me
know
too.
who Stephen Lang was, but I just looked him
This
up.
guy from Avatar.
Yeah,
He's,
he looks like Cable.
he's a
But
63-year-old
he's,
dude.
but he's not going to be able to play comedy like John Hamm can do.
Yeah.
No, but and the thing with Cable is he's the straight man but the right kind of comedian could play deadpan Cable so perfectly.
Playing a straight man it requires an awful lot of comedic timing,
Yep.
and that's why John Hamm could do it.
Thinking of John Hamm from Bridesmaids.
Mm-hmm.
He was perfect.
Here's what they're saying: despite the success of the first movie, They said that the upcoming sequel is going to avoid the urge to go bigger, like with a bigger budget. And they're also going to push to keep any new characters grounded in Deadpool's world.
What does that even mean?
But he's schizophrenic.
Well, he says, I think there's a real conceptual difference between taking other characters out of Big Thing and bringing them into Deadpool's reasonably small, gritty world, and the opposite, taking Deadpool and placing him among ensembles who are fighting aliens or in the future where he and Cable are doing something in the future. I think if Cable and Deadpool team up, it will likely be in Deadpool's world. That allows us to control the budgetary thing a little bit more. I don't think we're going to see Deadpool and Cable on some far-flung planet 300 years from now, because I just feel like that's going to be expensive, A, and will also take away from the relatability of Deadpool.
Body slide by 2.
Here's the thing, though. You talk about money. This one that it would only cost them, what, $58 million?
That wasn't much.
Yeah.
They cut 20. They cut
increase
20 million at the last minute.
The last I think it was yesterday, so I checked it as we record this. It was at 325 million worldwide.
Yeah.
You could give them a pretty good goddamn budget.
Yep.
And they
Well,
could do some
the
stuff.
writers are saying they don't want that.
Well, if they don't want, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
The writers flat out said having the budget cut on them at the last minute, because they had a meeting
Helps.
after they'd already been greenlit, and they said, "Oh, this actually cut all the fat out of the script."
Yeah.
So
Well,
And
I mean,
I-
we talked about, I think, about 5 episodes ago or something like that, how they had to cut $8 million out, and one of the first things they did said is that he forgot his guns to the gunfight. Like that. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then the lack of police and fire departments.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
non-existent.
non-existent.
It always
Like,
kind of bugs
everyone
me.
had the day off that day.
Yeah, it kind of bugs me. There's like these huge things going on. It's like, yeah, no one cares.
I hope that they stick with a more low key story too, like they did with the first one. We don't need every superhero movie to be save the world, save the universe.
Yeah, not every movie has to be let's stop Sokovia from dropping on the planet
Exactly.
to kill everybody. I
So,
get that.
I'm
I hope
curious
they-
what the big bad is going to be.
What you're saying though is that you're also like keep it like Ant-Man was.
Yeah,
Ant-Man,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, he wasn't saving the
Same
world. He
kinda
was just,
thing.
you know, stopping a bad
Stopping
guy.
a bad
What's it-
guy.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah,
face?
well,
Ed Skrein? Am I saying that right? The guy who played Ajax
Screen.
or Francis?
Screen?
Yeah.
Something like
Francis.
Francis.
I really liked him as a villain.
He was
and
good.
for a superhero that's in plain clothes the entire fucking time, or a supervillain that's in plain clothes the entire fucking movie, that's fucking awesome. He played a great villain. Normally, we're used to seeing our big bads like, purple or blue or
So what would
But-
be
but
in
thing is-
spandex.
He's not coming back.
I know, but
what-
that's what made that.
Yeah.
But he was a good villain. So it's like now that they have the budget, they can actually they can tackle a big villain.
What would
They
be-
could do like die cut or they. Could
Oh no,
fucking,
the one I would want to see if you're going to do it, and you have John Hamm as Cable, then have John Hamm as Strife.
yeah.
As both?
Well, yeah, that's Cable's evil
yeah,
clone.
yeah.
So that would be a lot of fun.
And they have the budget to do it, but it's just like at the same time, I really like the fact that they did, less with or more with less. Taskmaster, that's who they should.
Taskmaster, not Fox.
They had Taskmaster at one point
Really?
in the Deadpool script. Yes,
Isn't he a
is
Daredevil?
Fox.
Isn't he a Daredevil villain?
He is Fox, but I think he may have gotten turned over to Marvel. I'll have to check
he's,
on that.
he's one of those.
Would he have gone over with the Daredevil rights?
He
that
might
Marvel
have,
took-
yes.
Marvel
Yeah,
got back?
because
He
I
might
think the
have.
first time I ever saw Taskmaster was in Daredevil
Yeah, he might have gone
with
back.
his photographic reflexes.
Because I remember reading that these guys had Taskmaster in the Deadpool
Yeah.
script for a short time.
I'm going to
Taskmaster's-
go ahead and say it. It's weird we're having this conversation. It's
about a
Deadpool
sequel to a Deadpool movie.
It's awesome. is what it
to a
is.
very
It's weird.
successful Deadpool.
Well,
movie.
let me pile onto the weirdness.
Yeah.
All right. As a point of reference, Deadpool's opening weekend was equal to the entire domestic box office haul of 2013's The Wolverine.
Yep.
Which was good.
That was a good
Yeah.
movie. I liked it.
They also did a better job of marketing Deadpool.
yeah.
And the production budget less than half of The Wolverine.
Oh, I don't think we talked about the fact that they've maybe rumored that Wolverine, the next one's going to be R.
The
Yeah.
next Wolverine?
Yeah,
Did you hear about that?
That was
I
read
that
I
was
read
on
a
movie.
couple.
It was on moviepilotcomicbook.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Especially
Like,
considering
It
they're,
could go back either way, but
they're
sketchy
talking about
sources.
They're talking
Well-
about doing Old Man Logan. That actually kind of lends itself to an R rating.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this guy apparently went to some presentation and they gave out these cards and it said like the Wolverine had 3 slashes in it and it said like expected release date, expected this, and it said expected rating and it said R on these cards. So it could. I mean, they could cut it back, obviously, but
Well,
still.
all they need is one more fuck. They've been throwing a fuck into every X-Men movie for the last 5 years.
True.
Anyway.
Did you guys see that article with James Gunn, the interview that he had where he talked about he hopes that that Hollywood doesn't follow this pattern?
This interview,
yeah,
right here.
Yeah,
You got it? You got
we're
it?
gonna get to that. Yeah.
But before I do, let me just say this. This is another mind-numbing thing to think. To this point, Wolverine was the most bankable character in the X-Men bench. But Deadpool has shifted the paradigm.
But that follows the comics. 15 years ago, there were probably half a dozen Wolverine titles on the comic shelves, and then 5 years ago, it was all Deadpool comics. And there were so many Deadpool team-ups, Deadpool Core, Deadpool kills the
There's
Marvel
still
universe.
an awful lot of Deadpool.
Yeah, he's the
down.
new Wolverine.
Because he's best with other characters.
Yeah,
Right.
there's the Spidey and Deadpool title,
Yeah,
which is
which is
pretty
great.
good. And now they've announced Deadpool and Gambit
Oh,
is coming.
that sounds annoying.
I know that. Like even I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both of them, and I'm like,
I just didn't.
that doesn't pop at
I
me.
hate
little too
Gambit
much.
so much.
You know what I'd actually like to? I would like to see Deadpool and Vision. Just because the way the Vision comic is going right now,
They're roommates.
it's just like Deadpool just shows up.
He rents out their back room.
Deadpool just could not be in that Vision universe the way it is right now on the Visions, the family.
No, I know.
It could not happen.
Have you read 4?
I'm halfway through 4.
Okay.
It's the best goddamn comic.
I'm at the end of 3, and it's so
yeah,
good.
Vision is so good. Anyway, our spirit animal James Gunn, he has this massive Facebook post that he did about how he certainly hopes that Hollywood doesn't say, "Oh, yeah, Deadpool, just whatever, anything."
And this is
That.
before anybody says who the hell does he think he is. This is a man who's made an R-rated superhero movie.
Right. Super.
Yes.
The guy who kills people with a wrench.
It's an interesting read, and you should go to his Facebook page and read it.
He's an interesting read in general.
Yeah.
He's a good guy to follow on Facebook and Twitter.
He makes an awful lot of points, and that is, Deadpool worked because it was special and different.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't try to copy it.
Well, it's
There
also
are-
something that the
Yeah,
fan-
but
There are certain characters that can pull off an R-rated movie.
Well, I guess Lobo is certainly
Lobo's
one
R-rated
that could do
material.
it. Yeah,
You
Lobo
know,
could do it.
They don't have to be R, but they can do it. Now, if
Yeah.
you try to throw R rating on like the Avengers or X-Men,
But they won't.
or something, then it's
They
like
never
that,
will.
that would be stupid.
there's
Or an
something-
R-rated Spider-Man.
there's something about Deadpool that I've gone to quite a few conventions around the country, and I've never seen like a collection of Lobo cosplayers. I mean, like
Yeah.
I've seen tons of Deadpool.
It's also an easier costume to pull off than Lobo.
well, sure, but I'm
And
just
he's
saying
a-
like there's something.
well,
I
he's
think
a
there's
lot
an
more
affinity-
popular.
I think there's an affinity towards Deadpool
For sure.
So I think
Yeah.
it just has this not only the geek theme, but we can't just blame it on the geeks.
Well, I was going to say.
Only geeks did not make $325 million
I was going to say,
worldwide.
you say that Deadpool has a lot of cred with the geeks, but
No.
but no cred with the general
Oh, yeah,
population.
most people don't know who the
So-
fuck he is.
My wife had
that's
never
why-
seen. She's never read a Deadpool.
That's
comic.
why a Lobo movie could work were it done right.
So that may be the Ryan Reynolds factor.
What am I-
I think it's a Ryan Reynolds thing.
but
I honestly
not
do.
the Ryan Reynolds factor that didn't come into play during Green Lantern.
Well, I mean, I think it was essentially a perfect storm.
Yeah.
I think it was a perfect
Oh
storm.
no! It was like that's lightning in a bottle. Like
For
the
sure.
marketing was so good,
Well, the
was
marketing
like-
they've been working on for years.
right? And then like,
But let's not say the
Ryan
fact that it's
Reynolds
not a
was-
really good movie, too.
Well, no, it's a good movie, but
Yeah.
like Ryan Reynolds was so committed, and
Yeah.
like you could tell that everybody that was involved had so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
you know.
But I never thought I would say that my wife and I have enjoyed a Deadpool movie together 3 times. Like,
As of right now,
that's
4
ridiculous.
times for me.
4 times?
I've seen it
Nice.
4 total with her 3, and I want to go see it. I mean, we record right now. I want to go see it again right now.
I've seen it. I've seen it half a time, so I gotta go see it tomorrow.
You don't remember it?
Oh, when I saw it at Broovies.
Not really there,
My stomach hurt.
but
Right now?
Cranberry juice.
uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Like I ain't even gonna lie, my stomach hurt.
I
all of a sudden you hear
Well, if only someone had warned you not to drink it.
you start barfing up cranberry
I'm
juice.
sure it's fine,
fine.
Jay.
I got a rumble.
Oh, bud.
Not like that kind of
Who
rumble.
would have thought expired cranberry juice and fucking kimchi would do that to you?
Kimchi and 2-year-old expired cranberry juice.
I'll be fine.
all right.
It's so
keep it-
hard
You know,
to
that's how
say goodbye.
This is how you're getting your powers, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Jay Whitaker ate kimchi and drank expired cranberry juice.
I'm gonna
On your grave, I'm gonna just pour like.
No, man,
cranberry
this is how I
juice
get
on
my superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to shoot
Oh,
cranberry juice
oh,
out.
honey.
out of
No,
my hand.
unfortunately, your superhero name's going to be the Shart.
The
it.
flatulator.
Oh, honey.
Oh, he.
Incredible Shart.
The flatulator.
You saying that
campaigning
reminds me
for
of
that
that. It's
one.
an old Family Guy episode where all the Griffins get like superpowers, and so Adam West decides to roll around in radioactive waste. And he goes, "Mayor West, you have lymphoma." And he goes, what were you trying to do? I was trying to get superpowers.
Oh, he's going to turn into a cranberry-related superhero, and his supervillain will be the urethra. It'll be-
He's also going to float.
Yep.
Hold on, dump me in a bog. That's
can
where I'm the
find
most
any-
powerful.
I could. Oh, my bog sense is going fucking crazy.
I'm gonna get some
Let's
hip
go
later.
float in it. Let's go float in it.
Are we
Let's go
near a
float in
swamp?
it.
No, that's why he's fucked.
Everybody knows I'm powerless without my bog.
Jay, we are concerned about your stomach, but we have something we think will cheer you up.
What's that?
I'd like you to reach underneath your chair right now.
And you get a car. And
Oh.
you get a car.
Reach under your chair right now.
No.
Just reach under your chair right now. Please.
I put my gum
There's a
there.
special treat just for you.
Did you really stick something under his chair?
Something on there's.
What did you do?
I don't know. What the fuck is it?
This is a new thing.
Pop Tarts.
Hey, Pop Tart!
Yeah. Yeah. You
What
ready to
the
fucking
fuck
do this
is
shit?
happening?
I'll
You
share in
guys,
that
what the
Pop
fuck
Tart
is
action.
happening right now?
Wait a second. I'm gonna check and see if there's
Jimmy?
I'm gonna see if there's
I was
quinoa
under
under
my
my chair.
chair.
Jimmy, look under your chair.
Oh, I got something. Oh, good lord. Ooh. Pop-Tart!
Nice.
My mouth
Best episode
Oh, I
ever.
ripped off your furniture tape.
That's
Okay,
fine.
whatever.
Oh, no, by law, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Nothing happened. Pay no attention to
Yo,
the things
shit,
that got ripped off.
Yo, I just broke the law.
No, you didn't.
It's fine.
Underneath my chair?
Is there?
We all got pop.
Oh!
It's a fucking Pop-Tart.
We weren't.
Why ain't you excited?
My Pop
I
Tart.
don't
I'm
like.
gonna share with you, bro.
Oh yeah.
I don't like pop. What the fuck? Why are there fucking pop?
I don't think I've had a Pop-Tart in like about 15 years.
How are they?
Yeah,
Oh, you know they're better in a toaster.
probably.
Wait a minute.
Well, they are toaster
The
pastries.
expiration date on
Leigh,
this
is there anything
says
under your seat?
February 6, 2012.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna eat it
It's a,
anyway.
it's a block of tofu.
Oh, it's a kale wrap.
Pop-Tarts!
Can you eat those?
I can't. But we can. This can go over
Or
here.
give it to Tony.
Let's go over here. Let's go to Tony.
Oh
There you go.
yeah.
This episode
Thanks,
is brought
Leigh.
to you by Pop Tarts.
And condor ass.
And condoms.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, I think that should be the biggest.
Don't
question.
ask why. It was just wonderful, wasn't it?
Like, who doesn't
It
like
was
surpri-
wonderful.
It was
It
thoughtful.
was
you
wonderful.
I mean,
can-
I was hoping for car keys, but you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can thank Excitable James. For that.
Thanks, James.
James.
I did my best.
Here's a. We all like whiskey. Just like,
All right.
Yes, just strap a vodka bottle on it next time.
Do you have movies and games?
I have
right?
right?
I do.
It's all right.
What flavor are they?
Strawberry.
They all taste the same.
My
to
shit-
I mean, I use quote marks. Strawberry.
Shartberry.
It's strawberry-like.
Shartberry.
Strawberry-ish.
mine's cranberry.
My flavor's red.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Red
all right.
is a good flavor.
Wait, this is the March 7th?
7th. Yeah.
All right. Great film coming out, actually. I liked it a lot. The Peanuts movie.
I like
Loved
that.
it. I loved
good.
it
You
so
know, I
much.
still haven't seen it
I
yet.
only had the one
If
complaint.
you like peanuts,
No.
I only had one complaint.
Was it?
They tried to cram a modern pop song into the middle of it, and it just didn't fit. Other than that, it was such
it didn't bother me that much.
It bothered the
It
shit
bo-
out
it
of
bothered
me.
the shit out of
It
me.
pulled me right out of the fucking
everything
movie.
else was the great,
Yeah.
kind of jazzy score.
Especially when it could have had a little jazz number while in that exact spot. But instead, they're like, oh, well, wait a second. We need to fit in whatever artist we have under contract right
Yeah.
now. And
Let's promote this person.
and it didn't fit. But other than that,
Okay.
so sweet.
They needed to wake up the kids.
I called it Castaway with 5 minutes of a whale. That was In the Heart of the Sea with Chris Hemsworth.
Thor on a boat.
It was Thor on a boat, but
Scrawny Thor
You only
on a
had
boat.
you only had the whale for like 5 minutes, and then everything else was just. If you had a volleyball, it would just been better. Victor Frankenstein, that is McAvoy and Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
No, don't do it.
Really
Not good.
I had
Dang
such
it.
hopes.
Me too.
Don't do it. Speaking of Fassbender, Macbeth. He was in that one.
His penis plays the witches.
It's just his penis.
But there's-
like he's wearing a black cloth.
Yeah.
And it's just his penis.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be 3 of them.
I know. And they did it in one take.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go on a tirade real fast.
All right.
So sometimes movies don't need a sequel,
Yeah.
and some things should be left untouched. And there was absolutely no
Highlander.